Hello, welcome to 96 National Historic Site. While you can visit the park and walk the trails, for now we are still unable to open the visitor center where the museum is. Regardless of whether you are visiting the park in person or by virtual or online visitation, we thought that we could help you visit the museum despite it being closed. We will work through the museum in 7 or 8 short videos. If you are interested in completing our Junior Ranger booklet, you can find that on our website. We will include a link to that site in the video description. These videos will help you with your Junior Ranger booklets as well. As we enter the museum, we can see wooden and glass display cases with interpretive text, wall-mounted displays, mannequins, and a cannon. As we start our tour, we will move to the left, where we come to the mannequin of a Cherokee man, dressed in a blue and white checkered shirt, with a gorget around his neck, and armbands or bracelets around his wrist. He also wears black leggings with red ribbon, and 2 feathers in his hair. The sign in front of the Cherokee man says, "The earliest inhabitants." For over 12,000 years, Native Americans were present in the area, which later became known as 96. The Cherokees were the prominent tribe. Their villages were located northward in the mountains and foothills. In this vicinity, the Cherokee hunted abundant game such as deer, elk, buffalo, and turkey. By the early 1700s, English traders ventured here to trade such goods as brass armbands, glass beads, cloth, mirrors, guns, and gunpowder. A few decades later, and now dependent on English trade items, these Native Americans began to adapt English clothing and customs. This forever changed the independent culture of the Cherokee. There are several Cherokee items displayed on loan from the Frank H. McClung Museum of Natural History and Culture, University of Tennessee, including the beaded necklace and copper bracelets. As we move over to the display case next to the mannequin, we find text above the artifact case entitled "Explorers and the Indian Trade." On the left is a map of South Carolina showing the rivers, the Cherokee Path, and the towns of Charleston, Camden, 96, Augusta, and Keowee. Over the Cherokee Path traveled the traders, the pack horses, and their men. Below the map, the text reads, "In 1540, the Spanish explorer Hernando de Soto passed through the region on a march from Savannah River to the Cherokee towns." 2 centuries later, English colonists, hunters, traders, cattle drovers, and provincial militias traveling the Cherokee Path found this area to be a convenient camping ground. Its curious name derived from its estimated distance from Keowee, a provincial town of the Lower Cherokee, 96 miles. To the right of the map is a drawing of a Cherokee warrior. This drawing is followed by a drawing of a man leading a train of pack horses. The text under it reads, "The Cherokee Path was a major trade route between Charleston and Cherokee country." In 1753, Robert Gowdy, the licensed trader to Great Tellico, established a trading post here. His pack horsemen made 96 their base for the Indian trade. Other traders bought trade goods from Gowdy's store. In exchange for deer skins, the traders bartered guns, knives, brass kettles, silver earbobs, blankets, and fine ruffled shirts. The final image is a drawing of a licensed trader. In the display cases are many artifacts. including the beaded necklace mentioned earlier. Above the necklace is a drawing of Cherokee trading. To the left of the drawing is a sign that reads, Sales and Trade Items from Robert Goudy's Inventory List, 1775. Relics displayed on the gold cloth were found at 96. Items found in Tennessee are so marked. All others are reproductions. The items that are on display are handmade scissors, brass pins, pewter buttons, thimbles, tin candle molds, brass shoe buckles, horn combs, a white with yellow rimmed and floral decorated teacup and saucer imported from China, and wine glasses. The wine glasses are broken, and there are other pottery shards from the types of household dishware sold and traded by Goudy. Thank you for joining us, and make sure to join in next time for Section 2 of our museum tour.